he slept with a 40-year-old girl. And ever since then, people have been bashing the man. And as you all know that I'm someone who speaks the truth always. No matter if it affects me or if I'm hurt, I love to speak the truth. So let me start in prehistoric time. In ancient time, the moment a girl to 13 years, I roll out. I could yesterday. I roll out. Now, I wrote 13 years, but I could give them some 12, some 13, depending on the 13 can happen generally. I want to know later or earlier, depending on the body system. In the ancient time, I wrote a girl wrote 13 years. My apple be inside for 3 months. Oga hapu eji for 3 months. Oga hapu eji. Now, inside the hapu brain, and then you have marriage counseling. You have a marriage course. Or some people make a marriage counseling. In the ancient time, your mother would want to get married that marriage counseling. After 3 months, I pop tageji. The day I pop tageji, I get where baga genoku, baga ganaka, decorate age. This is the history of makeup in. A lot of people don't know why women do makeup. It started in historic times. Go to Shibido. The day that girl got put Asia, a baggy henoku, baggy henaka, may her makeup decorate yeah, so that any young man gamma on the road, Gaman and Kat, you go ripe for marriage. 13 years. Now, I'm on why. Oneto. The moment on menses here, she was referred to as a girl, but the moment on menses here, only a woman or woman. Right? Nature, any womb, prepare for family. Sleeping with a 13 or 14 years old girl and sleeping with a 35 years old girl is the same thing. There is no difference. Whether you can say I'm preaching pedophilism or whatever, even that language did not even exist in the ancient time. That English language, pedophile, doesn't exist. And that is bonkom. It doesn't exist because English language, they steal from so many languages. That's what they do. English language put us 1,400 or 500 years ago from 3 people: the Angles, the Saxon, and Jutes. Right? They steal languages. Even those of you in Germany, if you can understand very well, there are some English language strong deep root in Germanic languages. For example, the word God comes from Germany. It's a Germanic word. And they went ahead to steal from Hebrew and Greek. All right, so any word now on Igbo language, any word now on Hebrew, the oldest language still spoken today is the Tamil, dating back to 5,000 years ago. The Tamil. And then I see Singapore, and I think Singapore and one other country. I can say it today. About 70 million people can answer that language today. Now Singapore. That Tamil is the oldest language still spoken till today. I seem now the oldest language in history, but oldest language I can also wrote a lot of Sumerian cuneiform, the tablets of Maharabi. A lot of them has been lost. Cuneiform codes, a lot of them have been lost. Even the ancient Egyptian came itself. I'm not sure when they can say it like that fluent still today. All right. So after the Tamil, what was the Hebrew, what was the Greek? Hebrew is about the second or third language still spoken in the ancient time today by Israel. Israel can also Hebrew. All right, so these are the angle we need to. So telling me I'm preaching pedophilia, that one is your business. I am teaching nature, and on your black sense, gaman and makuchi nature. Bible aside, Igbo tradition aside, science aside, what does nature say? Now nature am with natural padlock. The moment we don't want Messi nature prepare for family. So coming to tell me that this man is evil, that he committed. By the way, that girl got hospital. The girl confessed that only 2 boyfriends in a door and 14 years. That's what she said. So why I'm fine and good. Don't know, man. Even Bible is against even sleeping with women around. But what I'm trying to tell you that even if it happened, the man did not rape her, the man did not commit any bad thing. His nature. His nature. As far as so force, as far as this girl are of age, Bible made it clear that not only this virgin woman, he got meet her parents here, where nature alone. Then no wasn't the parents and her like again, her children, he gala when he waging. But in this case, this 14 years old girl was not still a virgin. Why are you arresting and prosecuting this man? Take me to court. I will come from the angle of nature, not what the constitution says. The constitution of Nigeria was as amended in 1999. Who constitution, who tribe in the Gabene use. Whereas my grandmother married in her 13 years. Okay, didn't theater. Imana ihe job afọ. Ya wuro menal. Ijbo menal and the kike. Ihe job ha lord. Ya wuruzie norms and values. That's what we are facing. And ihe mere ndị Pentecostal oziọma ha bidoro kụziwa n'Africa na-arịdị mma ihe jidere ha na. The message that the Pentecostal came to Africa with is what is hunting them down. They go and preach one man, one wife. Look at Pastor Chris Oyakilomi. He has divorced with his wife. The message ha ji bịa n'Africa is hunting them. That's what we are seeing. So, Obrona, this will be on time. They preach that the 14 years are on the age. Now, a white man kujila is a lie. Just like in school, when they tell you that 24 hours makes one day. This is another lie that they feed our children with. 24 hours cannot make one day. I disagree. There are 12 hours in a night. There are 12 hours in a day. If you calculate it total, that's 24 hours. Understand that a day is different. For even Jesus said it. Jesus asked a question. Are there no 12 hours in a day? This is a question that Jesus asked. Meaning that if we have the concept of day and night, in Igbo tradition, night comes before day, right? But in a white man's country, I don't know how they count it, day comes before night. But in the biblical times, night comes before day. Ndi Igbo na-asị abalị atọ wo abalị asatọ taa, abalị anọ taa, abalị ndị Igbo na-agụ na abalị. Abalị na-ebu ụzọ before ehihie. Otu aka ndị Igbo si agụ. In the Bible, otu aka esi agụkwa. I mean, some people get just again. No one actually bad the second Abana Sabbath on Friday evening. That's how they count it. That's how they count it. Well, these are some errors that someone like me has taken now time to study and to try to correct it. I'm not encouraging you to go and be sleeping with people who started seeing their menses newly, or maybe 13 or 14 or 50. But what I'm trying to say is that as far as this man, this pastor, did not force this girl, and there was an agreement between both of them, the man did not commit anything, because from the case, this girl said that not only two boyfriends, they do ruya. That's what the girl confessed in the hospital. So it's obvious that this man did not disvirgin her, did not force her. It was a deliberate. But they are saying it's all underage. Only the angle this message that I'm get with that now. 14 years old girl is not underage. It's not a this is not pedophilism. This is a lie. What is the Igbo word for pedophile? There is none. English language, they go and manufacture things, stealing from people's language to manufacture him with this not. Even not the no the moment this incarnate the moment you see the okko we going to even a water according. So telling me that 17 is underage, 18 is legal age. So this is also the same thing as someone telling you that 11 is morning and 12 is afternoon. This is lie. What is the difference between 11 a.m. and the 12 p.m.? What is the difference? But the white man has programmed your brain on him to take upon myself to teach you. I'm just a teacher and a musician. That's it. I was first a musician before I became a teacher. So telling me that 11 is morning, 12 is afternoon, this is the greatest deception in the history of mankind. How can 11 be morning? Good morning. By 12, what is the check weather? Check. We are talking of nature. People don't understand what is nature. By looking at the environment, what is the difference between 11 and 12? There is none. Just because someone told you, and I'm asking them, the first man that built clock, nobody has ever answered that question. Nobody has ever answered the question. The first man on a clock or Rakuglogo Tigana 1 or Rakuglogo Tigana 12. The clock is a lie. The calendar is a lie. The system is a lie. The constitution is a lie. Everything is just a lie. The school system is a lie. And that's why I'm here to let you understand a lot of things. That 14 years is not that. Happen past. Anyway, the funny part, him chopotara. Once a pastor me haline, Koripan the pastor, all no bidrosioma, he's coming back to haunt you. Mwaga gwagi him believer. So at any day when I'm here your time, you will not think it's surprise. That's one thing about me. That goes against nature. It is not coming back to haunt them. You go and preach one man, one wife. It's haunting you. We see all of you pass everywhere. Only but people that polygamy is legal, is our tradition, is biblical and natural. Anything you can is spiritual, is biblical, is natural, is traditional, it is Quranic. Anyhow you think about it. Polygamy and concubinage is there. It is nothing to shy with. Manono be on accusation says at the end of the day it will come back to haunt you because you guys are teaching against nature. All of you Pentecostal pastors, you guys are teaching against nature. Come here, one day man, once one man is here. Nature prepare for family. Anybody in a legal way, in a right way. It is better to marry two wives than having mistress and girlfriend all over. That one is the one I don't even support. Marry her and bring her in. That's the one. The legal, the one both godly. Let me use the word godly and the tradition. That one is the one who dignified, the way of dignity. So uno nini bash got this pastor no do to for it. Arab walk one nini. Now, oh my goodness. Now let's come from the angle of nature. My grandmother is still alive. All loading at 13 years. So are you telling me that my grandfather was a pedophile? She may be one day in any hand. It's time we start correcting a lot of things. Ihe ọbụla on internet, I am not analyze ya ka anya na-emepende mmadụ. 13 years ụmụ menses is not underage. Nature nye gị womb by nye gị menses. Ya narakwa gị da menses. Gị kwụsị ụmụ nwa. Giving and taking. Onye nature mere ebe ụmụ nwaanyị nọ. Giving and taking. Ihu menses nature nye gị womb. Iru menopause. Gị kwụsị ya nara gị kwụsị menses gị. That's what it means. Thank you very much.